Hello, hello, hello. So I'm here doing this. This is video number 5 on something we call the leadership game, and by we I mean the Joe Maxwell team members. We're kind of like the only ones that are actually able to provide this activity to you. But the leadership game is not necessarily a game. It's kind of we do play, we do have fun, but it's still really an activity. It's an evaluation activity that can be done either like workshop style or kind of like discussion. It's a team building activity also. It helps build trust. It helps you kind of like have fun while also assessing the team. There'll be things or conversations, topics of discussion that would touch on like organizational failures. It will touch on team connectivity, that team engagement, touches on passion, purpose. It helps you kind of identify strengths and weaknesses for your team. It helps you identify gaps. It helps you see what your team thinks about what's going on with the department or the company as a whole. And there's so many things that can happen in this conversation, but this is a way to change kind of like that usual team building activity. This is more than that. It's an assessment. It's an evaluation. So I've touched on the gold cards, which is kind of like a participation. It's a way. It's a category for the person in the room. Whoever rolls that card can actually show appreciation to someone else in the room, and it's a way for them to say, "Hey, I value you, and this is why. Here's 3 points. That's what those will be worth." But so that's one way. The next one is personal leadership. That's another category. That's more about self-development. The next one, another category I touched on was leaders. That was, I think, video number 3. And then last one, the prior one, was followers. That's more about the group that's following the leader. And then this one's organization. So this is the organization's usually going to be questions about the company, question that forces the participants to think in terms of like the team, the bigger picture team for organization or company. So one of the examples, let's touch on the sample. This one, it says it's a debate. I kind of just covered the debate activity, but if you haven't seen the other video, debate is really the person that draws this card as a debate gets to pick. They pick first which side are they on in terms of the statement that's here. So if I agree with the statement, I'm going to pick the statement, but then I also get to pick who am I going to debate against. And by the way, this is not really a debate of you versus me. It's more a debate of one side of this argument versus the other. So the argument in this situation is why, the title is why good intentions aren't enough. Why good intentions are not enough. And it says the statement is by a quote by Zig Ziglar that says, if you will first help others get what they want, they will help you get what you want. If you will first help others get what they want, they will help you get what you want. So if I'm drawing this card, I will just choose whether I agree or disagree with this statement, and then I will choose who am I going to debate against. And then each person gets a minute to argue their case for whichever side of the statement it is. And then at the end of that, the room gets to like kind of like decide, do they agree with the statement or not? It's not about me beating you. It's more about having a conversation and dialogue in terms of whether we agree with the statement or not as a group. It's a very nice way to identify where people stand in certain things. There's not necessarily a right or wrong version. It's just a nice way to probe people to have a conversation about a leadership subject. In this case, it does serving other people help us actually get better results. That's technically what code is saying. But that's video number 5. There's one more on this. But if you're interested in learning more about this, since I'm doing this actually as a complimentary, it's about 2 to 4 hours long, depending on size and whatever the arrangement. It's usually, I don't know, $1,000 or so easily, just to do the assessment. But not only the assessment, not only do we get to do the assessment, I'm actually offering about 2 or 3 strategic planning sessions in order to address any gaps or opportunities for learning. Whatever comes out of the workshop or the activity, There's going to be a summary on that, and this summary is going to say maybe these are some possible things to reinforce, these are some things that we can work on, maybe there's two people that may not be getting along, maybe there's a way to work with them, or so many other different solutions. But I'm kind of just offering that as a way to get my name out there. If you want to learn more about this, feel free to visit juanonecoaching.com/leadership challenge. That's juanonecoaching.com/leadership challenge, and you can check out a video there, just some of the things that the activity does in general, and then you can also have my information there, so you can contact me, and then we can schedule some time to talk more details about it. But thanks for watching. There's one more coming, and I'll see you on the next one.